think this was another one Maul sent to us a little while back. Let's go.
Oh, yeah. I be sending shit. I don't be remembering these shits now. I'm like Jerry Day. I don't be remembering this shit.
All right, let's see.
Shame. And we remove shame. So now it's like everybody is extraordinary victims. As soon as you say something to me, man, listen, man, you gotta stop getting high, man. You want some dumps? Come on, man. He doing him, man. You can't just judge him like that, man. He doing him. No, you a junkie, nigga. You a fiend, nigga. You got dope in your body. You a fiend, nigga. That always been the story. Oh no, she just doing her. No, she's a whore. No, don't call her that. You can't. She doing her. No, everybody got all these words that slide out of accountability, and they play victim. Why you gotta talk to them like that? Why you gotta? Everybody. That's why our community fucked up now, because can't nobody tell nobody the truth and hold nobody. Accountability is dead. We remove reality.
Speak to him, Lalo. Wallo. Speak to him. 267.
Yeah, Lalo.
Wallo. I said Lalo. Wallo.
Speak to him crazy.
Yeah.
But he was spitting.
Okay, you sent that to us, Ma. What did you have a particular question?
The accountability issue. Like, what y'all think about it? Speak on it.
Yeah, definitely. Accountability is. I don't want to say it's dead.
It is.
I think we hold on, let me see. OG said, I'm sorry, I just interrupted my statement. He said, thought you could curse on YouTube. You can. I personally don't curse. That's why because
he got his Bible in his hand.
That's why I just said MFers. But
it's the intent.
Be Humble said, Wallo speaking the truth, and said that's real. And he said, that's negative to OG. But no, I think we just went through a period of pacifying feelings. I think that's what it was. And I was just thinking about the previous years and how things have been different, like from the induction of participation trophies in the Olympics in particular, or in children's sports in particular. Everybody got a well, it was first, second, third place before. Yep. But then people got tired, most specifically mothers, if we're being specific, got tired of their children not feeling like they're good enough because they didn't get a trophy. They didn't get that recognition. So they started giving out participation trophies to everyone.
You wasn't good enough.
That's true.
No more water, nigga. Get your ass back out there.
No water.
Yeah, what is it?
No more water.
Yeah, get your ass back out there. You wasn't good enough.
That's what it was. You get first, second, third place.
And that's it.
And then anybody else that didn't get up to third place were people that participated in it. What's the point in aiming to be first, second, or third if you're going to get a trophy anyway?
Participation. I mean, you even look at the grades in school.
What? You saw that?
Yeah, like the grades in school is more so participation. It's not necessarily ABs. It's like, oh, he participated, you get an A. Fuck is that?
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely when people say like he said in the video, when people try to switch out words to pacify feelings or make people feel better about whatever it is that they were trying to do, whatever it is that they did. Like, I'll never forget in the movie Roll Bounce, the father was applying for a job, and he got an interview or whatever, and the person that interviewed him said he was overqualified because the job description said like sanitation and hospitality specialist, but it was a fancy word for janitor.
Right.
It's that translates into real life. Just finding pacifying words to make people feel good, feel better about the dumb decision that they make. Just because you aren't ashamed of the mistakes that you made in the past, that doesn't make you any less dumb for making them.
It's a fact. Yo, my motto, I like shaming motherfuckers because I want you to shame me.
Bro, that's the essence of how, bro, that's how people shape their personalities and learn from whatever it is. Like people say don't bring back shaming. Shaming does nothing. Shaming does what?
Shame make you not do that dumbass mistake no more.
What?
I had a story. somebody was telling me a story. I was on the phone with him. They girlfriend. Met a dude. He already got three baby mothers. And she gave him some pussy. And I asked her, like, what do y'all see in that? Like, what was make you think he deserved some from you? And not only that, she gave him some. She done had 3 deletions from him already. Now she's pregnant again. And he told her the first 2 times. He told her, bro, baby, this is what she said, she told me. And I was listening. That what you want to have a baby by me for?
So say it again. She had
like 2 or 3 deletions from him already.
From this one dude.
One dude. Now she's pregnant again, but she's gonna keep this one.
Dang, that vagina's a graveyard, bro.
And I told her, what did you tell her? She was like, I don't know, ain't nothing to tell her. Like, that's when you're supposed to go completely in. If that's your friend, you go. If that's your homie or your friend, like you said it is, you go completely in on them.
1000%, bro.
This is the dumbest shit you ever did in your fucking life.
That's that.
Like, I just
so many questions that come after that.
It wasn't none. That was like, this is dumb as shit. I don't want to talk about this. I'm cool. Let's talk about something else.
And were you saying it now, or are you saying it to them?
Then.
Oh, okay.
Because I started to go off on the mall rant. Nah, I'm cool. Because this, and it wasn't even my friend. And I'm like, bro, it's just like, what? Like, and she already got 2 kids.
So she could have 6, but she's going to have 3.
She got motherfucking 4 in the possible. And I don't know, that story is like all over the place and it's kind of mixed up. But it's just to say, it's just the overall thing to say, if somebody would have shamed her or pulled her to the side, or if the deletion clinic would have sent her name on this motherfucking paper, like, what are you doing, girl? Like, this is your 3rd time you'd have been here this year.
Oh, they getting the bread. They ain't gonna stop.
But like, somebody need to say something.
And that's one of the things that I think it was Candace Owens brought to me, not to me, but brought up.
You know her?
No, what? Man, if I did know Candace, that's a different conversation.
She married.
No, I ain't about that. I'm talking about from a podcasting perspective. I ain't talking about that.
She probably like you too. You light enough too.
I don't care. She's married. But
she
no.
Like white men. But, you 25% white though.
She's like 25% of me?
Yeah. That's 75. She could throw it either way.
But no, she was talking about how, actually she advertises for it on her podcast, where it's like for a certain donation a month, it goes to women who get pregnant. They would have to get an ultrasound before they decide to delete their baby, because seeing the ultrasound and hearing the baby's heartbeat makes them less likely to actually go through with the deletion. And it's to that regard, like, I don't want to get off the subject of friendship, but we definitely need people to shame people and for the dumb decision that they make.
We do. But it gotta be. But I was just gonna say real friend, but we just said.
No, I mean,
but a true friend or a person that's really is. I didn't want to say that.
Person that you want to keep around for a while, even if it means,
even if it's detrimental. I'm not gonna let you do nothing that's detrimental to you. I don't give a fuck how much or whatever. Every day, I'm not gonna do anything that's gonna let you be detrimental and fuck up your life. I don't give a fuck how mad or whatever you get at me. Anybody know a friend that, you gonna just let him just like fuck up his life like that? Like, nigga, I'm telling you this, don't do all this stuff. If you do all this stuff, I'm gonna stop being your friend because I can't see you do this dumb shit. I love you too much. So I need to walk away from you completely because you ain't listening to me or anything like that. So I can't be your friend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't be a friend with somebody that I know is constantly sabotaging their life.
Yes.
And constantly making stupid decisions.
Yes.
Constantly making stupid decisions. Like, don't tell me that you're about to get evicted out of your house, but you just bought some J's.
That's true.
No, I can't be friends with you, bro. At the very least, I'm definitely about to tell you about yourself.
At least let me buy them off you, man, so you won't.
So you got some rent money?
Let me buy them off you. So
real, man. What size you wear?
Yeah.
Hey, man, what kind of strings did you think they use nylon, man?
Let me get those, man. I know somebody that could probably wear those.
You think they use satin on those shoestrings, man?
Mm-hmm.
I like silk on the inside of my shoes, bro. But no, J. Day, what you got on this? Anything?
Yeah, I think that accountability is important. Like I said, if I did some shit, I done that shit. You know, that's just if I did it, good or bad, you know, that's on me. I like to put it on me. And it's about, nobody really likes to hear that, you know, they made the wrong decision or something. But even when you out making the wrong decision, you know it's the wrong decision. You just don't like to hear it coming from somebody else. You know what I mean? You know it's the wrong decision. Whatever it is that you're doing. You like selling drugs. You know you ain't supposed to be selling drugs.
Oh, my God.
Right? Yeah. You out here sleeping with a whole bunch of different people. You know you ain't supposed to be doing that.
It's a conversation we need in private. Because I want to say something, but I can't.
Write it down because I want to hear it.
I can't say that.
Well, not on loud. Out
No,
loud. I'm talking
man,
about.
it's just as a friend. It's just certain things we need to be. Go, man. I'm just
about
in my
afterwards.
It's in my inner thing. Like I'm laughing. Every day, know I be laughing at shit. This is because I remember shit. This shit stop popping.
No, but it's just certain things that you know that you're not supposed to be doing. Right, so it's just kind of, you got that inner intuition, you know, not intuition, but you know what I'm saying, well, discernment or whatever, that you know that you ain't supposed to be doing that. It's just that you don't like hearing it from somebody else. You know, it makes you feel like, oh, they're judging, because people are quick to say, oh man, I don't judge.
Yes, you do.
Right, you judge. Everybody judges.
Yeah.
Right, you dig? You just don't like when it's your turn.
Yeah.
When it's your turn to get judged.
Right, when it's your turn to get judged.
And I think everybody should judge you, so you won't be making them dumb motherfucking mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
Some judgment need to happen. Some don't, but some do as well too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's like you said. You know, shame and need to come back. You know, there's some things that's just shameful that you shouldn't be doing. You know, or at the very least, you like. People co-sign the shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather you not say nothing than co-sign the shit.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, you know, or people be like, I'm just letting them live their life. Yeah. You know, as a parent, people will say that about their kid. Oh, I'm just letting them live their life. They got to make their own. No fucking duh. They got to make their own mistakes.
But I'm not going to let them mad.
Right, but I'm not finna sit there and be like,
that's okay.
Not say nothing.
Yeah. Hey, quick story real quick, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, my grandma was still alive at this time. My mama had just passed, so we moved back to Florida with my grandma. So I'm in the front room watching TV. So my brother come in about 10:30, 11. My grandma sitting at the table. She about to get ready to go to the back. As soon as my brother hit the door, right? And this shit was funny as hell to me. My grandma look at him up and down like this, right? And she say, "You just like your uncles. You ain't nothing but an old hoe." Back to the room. Bro, when I tell you, my brother heart, because he never heard my grandma talk to him like that. So, nigga, after this time, he never, ever came to my house like that again or did what he did again out the horn. You feel me? But that's just to say, back in the day, our grandparents and grandfathers did not fucking care. Mm-hmm. I don't care what you talking about. They will talk about you. They'll talk about your mama. They'll talk about all this in front of everybody. But guess what? You didn't do what you did again.
Yeah. My mother's like that. My mother will tell you.
It'd be funny too, though.
Yeah, it's funny, you know. But you might not like it, but she'll tell you what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But we missed that, though.
Yeah.
Like, we really, like, our parents, we really missed that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like, we really, really missed that in our community. Like, I don't care what you talking about, what drama our parents brung us down, what drama they did for this, what drama they left you with that, what traumas, whatever they did. The shit worked. You weren't out here doing what you was doing and doing this fucked up shit, though. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you, if you did do that fucked up shit, you wouldn't let nobody see you do that fucked up shit.
Right.
You ain't never let your mama see you smoke back in the day, they let you see you smoke crack, smoke weed. You ain't even smoke cigarettes in front of your mama.
Can't even cuss, boy.
Thank you. You didn't do none of that. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. You did all that back in the day with our parents. But nowadays, they do not do that.
Right.
Because you don't want to, come off as judging or shaming somebody. But but much as you say it, much bad and shit as they did, it was still safe enough to walk out in the streets and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Because if you wasn't doing shit, wasn't nobody on that with you. Mm-hmm. But
yeah, but you know what? I also though, I mean, because I got to sometimes, and I know what you were saying about the trauma and stuff. People do have trauma, and I think that aids the bad decisions that they make, right? So you have a lot of people, a lot of us, well, not us, but just people you have these childhood traumas or whatever, and you see, say for instance, you were to see different men run in and out your mother's house, right? As a female, it's going to make you think that, okay, that's the way to live life. And as a man, you're also going to think that's the way to live life, where
like,
you need
I should be able to go in and out of women's
life. Right, you know what I'm saying? That, unfortunately, that's actually trauma.
Yeah.
Right, because that's not the proper way to live life.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it'd be one thing if, you know, your mom set you down or, you know, whatever, and they set you down. They say, you know what, I know you see me doing this, like I'm on trauma or whatever, and this isn't the proper way of doing things, right? People grow up, they see their father, you know, mother and father doing drugs, alcoholic, whatever. Still, you can still sit their kids down and say, you know what, I have a problem. And, you know, this isn't the proper way to doing things, instead of like, oh, I'm going to let them live. Because the kids is going to pick up on it.
1,000%.
And then there's going to be issues later on. And, you know, they really just got that from you. Like when the kids, you know, you ever see the little kids that be out cussing? Right. And obviously, yeah, sometimes they get that from some other kids. But
I done been at football games. I didn't want to whoop one of them little niggas' ass.
But a lot of times they get that stuff from home. A lot of stuff be okay at home. It starts at home. And then you go out and go forward, and then you put that out into the you know, society. So a lot of stuff could be stopped at home, and I think people or parents aren't really parenting their kids like how they're supposed to, because of probably past trauma,
and they don't know how to handle this. Our parents are a reflection of the relationship they had with their parents. So whatever they went through with their parents, a lot of times they bring it down into the relationship that they have with us.
Yeah.
So in a lot of cases, in almost all cases, I say, children are a reflection of the relationship they have with their parents.
I agree.
So when it comes to a child misbehaving or well, seeing all the stuff that we see on social media, it's a reflection of what they're doing at home. Like I actually saw a video last night. You know how people are doing those prank videos, and it's like clearly, it's clearly fake. It's clearly staged or whatever. Now I don't know if this particular one was staged, but it was this dude. The camera was set up. I will say that the camera was set up, but the dude told, I guess, his father to shut the F up talking to him.
Oh yeah, the fuck. The fuck challenge.
Oh, okay, so that's what that was.
Yeah,
but the father got up, got in his face, started, you know, arguing, yelling at him like, who you talking to or whatever that stuff, and he allegedly kicked him out of his house. And then the video cut to him looking like he was spitting out blood. It didn't look like blood to me. But he said, yeah, I think this challenge went too far.
Yeah.
A lot of children don't have that. Take the lesson away from it, regardless if it feels real or fake. Take the lesson away from it. Children don't have that particular fear of their parents anymore.
We was talking about that one.
Because people have been shamed into not disciplining their children.
But then
soft parenting.
That's trauma that they had from like their parents. So whatever trauma that they had from their parents, sometimes it comes across, well, I'm not going to do that to my kid, right? But I look at it as, before you have kids, right? Before you have any children, and it's easier said than done, but before you have any children and you had past trauma, and you know you had past trauma, and your parents didn't correct that, it's still incumbent upon you, once you become an adult, to correct that yourself, right? Before you have children, because what's going to happen is you're going to pass that down to your kids, right? And then wonder why your kids is acting the way they're acting. You know what I mean? Because there's certain things that you didn't do. Now, none of this stuff is foolproof. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like this is like Will Hill's show. There's no absolutes. You remember that?
No
so
absolutes.
nothing is absolute. But you know, it's just certain things that you try to do to make sure you do raise your children at least the correct way that you possibly can. Because we all attempted parents. We don't have ain't no book in this. You know what I mean?
Doing the best we could.
Right. So, I mean, but again, it just kind of goes back to accountability, you know, just to bring this thing full circle, is that, you know, we have to understand the mistakes that we make. Because sometimes, you know, there's like people who have multiple children, right? They make all their mistakes with their first child. So they say. They make all their mistakes with their first child. sometimes you're really hard or lax on that first child. So that second child, you try to get it right. And then on that third child, it's kind of like, like, fuck it. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Kind of going forward. So, you kind of just see that. And again, it goes back to all accountability. So, yeah.
So I think we talked about this before, but genuine consensus, general consensus. Do you think a parent to child relationships would differ if parents face consequences for the things that the children do?
Say that one more time for me.
So let's just say a kid holds a gas station up at gunpoint.
Where you get the gun from?
Whatever the case, right? So he got it from his parents, he stole it, it's unregistered, whatever the case. If the child holds the gas station up at gunpoint, steals from whatever the case, should the child's parents be held accountable for what the child did?
No, I'm not agree with that.
I don't agree for the simple fact that right from wrong. All right, I don't give a fuck. Like it's certain shit that I've been knowing since I was, adolescent. Not to do. Now, if he got the gun from his parents and they gave it to him to go out there and go do it, yeah, hold him accountable. If the gun was supposed to be properly locked up, then, whatever charges comes with that. But him going out there, making that decision and, robbing the store or taking somebody's life, that's on him because right from wrong.
Like we talked a long time ago before we came to YouTube about the two girls, I think it was in New York, that tried to steal a dude's car, and I think he ended up being hospitalized from them trying to steal his car.
Mm-hmm. All that. You get carjacking, battery, all that. All that. Judge gonna just take a motherfucking bag out and just dump it on the table. That's all your charges.
Yeah. But see, the problem is that the judicial system, when it comes to children these days, aren't really as hard as they should be. And I'm not sure if they're trying to make up for whatever they were doing in the past. Because back in the day, they would put kids, particularly like black kids.
Slam.
Yeah, just give them all types of charges and put them in the electric chair. And, just when you look at history. So, but now it's kind of like they give these kids so many chances. And that child doesn't really understand consequences until it's too late. So then they get 18, So you done gave this person all these chances, They're 17, but then they turn 18, boom. Nigga, and we got this rap sheet because they still gonna hold on to all the shit that you did. Yeah. You know what I mean? So we gave you all these chances, but now you're 18. Yeah. And they're gonna hold up
it
the
don't
rap
count,
sheet.
But it do count.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like the what's the LA one? What they win last year? Basketball.
What's my
the little in-season tournament.
The in-season tournament. I know you're talking about.
It kind of count, but it don't count. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because we're gonna still bring this up though.
Yeah,
you've been doing this shit since you've been you just been out here just terrorizing the community, B. Mm-hmm. So we got to give it to you. But what I wanted to ask too, I know Spaces probably know what I'm talking about. What they say. Your trauma, you didn't wait. Your trauma wasn't. Say something about your trauma was not yours. Like they gave it to you, but it's your responsibility to handle it. Mm-hmm. How does it go? It's like your trauma is not. I forget how it go, but in so many words is you were given your trauma. It's nobody else's responsibility but yours to deal with your trauma. So your mother and your father can give you all the trauma in the world. But once you start getting older and older and you realizing you had this trauma, now it's your job to get through it and to fix it. That's your job now. It's nobody else's job.
I think trauma, I'm not saying I agree or disagree one way or the other. I think trauma is another one of those buzzwords that have been passed around to pacify people's feelings.
You ain't lying. You're not lying. I agree with you on that. You're not lying.
I think in one hand, it's like I agree in a sense because a lot of children are really born into existing trauma. Mm-hmm. So by proximity, you grow into it. At the same time, it's like I agree on the other end where it says like it's technically not yours to deal with once you reach a certain age.
But it's your responsibility, though.
It's your responsibility to maintain and address how you react to those things, how much you will let them affect your life, and how you live every day and whatever choices you make. Yeah, it absolutely is but at the same time, it's like whatever my parents went through with their parents, it's only my issue if that is the same thing that they went through with their parents, they're bringing down to me.
All right, but a lot of times that's what happens. It happens, right? Because I read Be Humble say whoopings are not discipline, right? So, I mean, I got a whooping, I got different way. Everybody got whoopings. But it was one thing I think Maul had said, and, it kind of resonated with me. You shouldn't be getting whoopings for every little thing, right? Not that I got whoopings for every, because I didn't. But what I'm saying is you should only get whippings for things that could have been detrimental to you and your family. That could have really, really destroyed you or your family. Could have been, just
can have fucked up your life. It can have fucked up your life, yes.
Right. And that's something I feel like, a person get, an F or something. Okay, we can work around that. A person is, I don't know, something didn't do the chores or something. We can work around. We can find other ways to discipline. Yeah. But when it comes to, I don't know, like you
still
said,
in the car,
or you
didn't pick up my gun and you outside waving. Yep. You
right?
Get your ass.
It ain't even no. To give you that work.
Yeah, it ain't. Yeah, I was just gonna say that. It ain't even a whipping at this time. Put up your fucking paws because you a grown man now. Yeah. So you put up your hands. Matter of fact, we're gonna even do it at least more solid because you think you grown. I'm gonna go buy these boxing gloves, and on my way to the store, I'm gonna be thinking about how I'm gonna put my paws on you all the way to the store and all the way back.
Because me taking that Xbox ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, so we finna put these paws on. Tell your mama to mind her fucking business. Go in the house, and I'm finna teach you a real lesson about this is what happens in the streets, like when you do stuff like that. I'm with Be Humble, like it ain't probably a discipline, but sometimes you're gonna have to fuck them up. You're gonna have to fuck one of your kids up at some point.
It's not completely ruled out by any means. There are some people that are quick to
try to beat their kids out. Yeah, no, I'm not with that. I'm not with that. Like Jay every day said, I'm not on the every little thing you do whooping. It's gradually talking up to, and it's gradually to getting to that point. Because I don't want to be putting my hands on you like you think this is how it should be going just because you did something. Every time you do something wrong, I got to put my hands on you. No, I don't want you to grow up thinking that.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. The court.
Yeah, I ain't with that.
My mother graduated to the court. She said, you know what, you graduated.
Hey, I think you and my mama was the oak. Hey, I think you and my mama used to hang together, because my mama said the same exact fucking thing. You graduated. I'm like, for what?
You graduated today.
What I do? Would I get something? Yeah, this motherfucking cord.
I'm in 6th grade. What I graduate to?
Yeah, to get this goddamn cord.
Yeah.
So my friend said, "Oh, okay." They found out the part in the conversation that we were talking about the friendship, and she said the conversation is really hitting home for her.
About the friends?
About the friend and the opportunity she may have and all that.
Yeah, see, that's why we tell y'all to come tall at us.
Now that you're listening, I'm sorry, keep that thought, please. Keep that thought. But now that you're listening and you hear these guys saying what I'm saying, I'm sorry, hear what they're saying. Was that not what I was saying when we were having the same conversation?
Yeah, just look, man. That's why y'all come, hit the like button, hit the airplane button to share. You come and get this game.
The airplane?
The little airplane button. You know, the little paper plane. The little paper plane button, yeah.
Okay,
hit that thing and just shoot it to another somebody, and they come hear this conversation in this game we spitting. We come spit this game for you. Get them likes and them shares up. Yeah,
appreciate you.
We come get these. You come holler at us after church.
Boy, we got one like, boy.
Wait, hold on. Let me refresh it.
You come get that, and then we
one like.
One like.
You come get this information. You come get this information.
All right, let me catch up on the comments real quick. It's a lot. So OG said, arguably D and, well, you have to read that one. That one right there.
Oh, damn?
Yeah. It's the only He said, all right. OG said, why she F him? She talked about the girl that had the baby deletions.
Hey, man, look here, man. I told him, man, look, man, I'm glad I'm married. I'm out the game. I've been hanging my Jordans. I got another pair of Jordans that I wear from my marriage Jordans, but I've been hung them Jordans for the streets up a long time ago, so I'm cool. That's their problem. Let her keep getting deletions for all I care. I don't get no fuck.
Be Humble said, I took an educational psychology class, and that is a known problem. No accountability. OG agreed. Yes. OG asked, Spaces, she was single. Would you smash Candace? Be Humble said, OG, you know he would.
It's a fact. That's his type of woman.
Yes, no, or you plead the fifth. Don't roll right over. What we doing?
DHPX said
he going.
Heck yeah,
he going. He going.
He going.
He going.
Hey, Candace, baby.
That is a married woman.
Hey, man,
he like that little black Republican.
You ain't never met a black man that look like a white man before, have you? Come here. Come here, girl. Yeah, I heard you like him white. I'm just like that, baby, but I got the nigga hat up. I got my shit curl up, baby. My shit nappy. But come on over here. Rub your fingers through this.
DHPX said, heck yeah, he gonna hit.
You know what he gonna do too? He gonna take that beanie off. He gonna do like this. Go be down. He gonna be like, yeah, now what you think?
Too black.
No. And then I'm gonna put on these green contacts. Now what you really think? Huh? Now what you really think? Huh? Okay.
Be Humble said he would def taste. DHPX said, bada boom, bada bing, hurt.
Bada boom, bada bing.
Yeah.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Be Humble said, if they bought J's, that's dope. I'm talking about when I said getting evicted, but he buying J's. OG said she got bad energy to DHPX. Be Humble said, I dated a Jamaican chick who was like her as she thought she wasn't black. OG said, LMAO, what she think you were?
Nigga.
Be Humble said, Dominican, I have curly hair, so I get Dominican or Ethiopian.
Yeah, no, that nigga Be Humble. He with Jay every day is. He from across that Arab shit.
You just said Ethiopian.
He over there. He over there with them. They be telling. I remember somebody told Jay every day.
I'm over here with y'all.
No, but you remember somebody told you that one time?
Trump coming in office.
I want no smoke. I want to get this money. I want no smoke.
No.
I don't want no smoke.
We can trace our family roots back to just Chicago over 100 years.
Put out that passport. No, boy, I'm a U.S. citizen. Boy, you leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
I'm a U.S. citizen.
Let's see. DHPX said she ain't bad energy. She just be critical thinking. OG said moms keep it 1,000 when you were saying mom's about to. Yeah, I forget what you said exactly. But Be Humble said to OG, once I beat her, I let her know where. Whoa! We don't condone violence. We know what you meant.
Yeah, we know what he meant. Say he beat her. You know what he beat. Careful. Hey man, we're a black podcast, bro. Don't come over here with that bullshit. We know exactly what he meant.
We on a white platform.
Yeah, so. I understand. You're totally right with that, but we know. Just ask us what he meant. We know what he meant. Jeremy, over there.
Talking about once I'm beat her.
He said DHPX said, Jay, you spitting. OG said DHPX, she self-hates, no help, critical, but no action, just public scrutiny, criticism, and no action and solutions. You're absolutely wrong. You don't pay attention to our content. You don't listen to it, so you can't judge that. Be Humble said, whoopings are not discipline. I disagree. I definitely learned from the whoopings that I got, especially like the guys were saying, ones that could actually really cause detriment to my life. Absolutely.
Tore your red ass up, didn't it?
What? You think I turn red when I laugh?
No, what?
That's why he always wear them long sleeves.
Yeah, that trauma come out. Yep. He'll start looking at him and that trauma come out. Yeah, he'll start shaking.
Somebody raise their hand.
Yeah.
Let's see. Be Humble said to OG, I disagree, but I've never put a hand on any of mine. Be Humble said one in college for her doctorate in physical therapy, and son wants to major in neuroscience when he graduates next year.
Drop that bomb for Be Humble, man. I love to hear that shit. That's the type of shit I like right there. Love that type of shit. I start asking him borrow $2. Can Daddy get $2? Mm-hmm. Daddy want a new Rolex.
Sheesh.
Daddy want a slingshot too. I want all that. I'm begging. But when my son become a man, y'all already know. I'm begging. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Why not use your resources?
I'm begging. What? I ain't trying to that. Jay every day is too. Nigga, I need I need another Rolex. I need that old school. I need an alternator for my old school.
Definitely give me an old school. Don't give me one that need an alternator.
We gonna put another engine in there though.
I have it already done. I don't want to be out here work.
But what if he want to work on it with you?
He can work on it by himself. And then give it to me when it's done. I don't want no project car. Give me some. You got money, don't you? You just asked for a Rolex. Shit.
You smoke crack, don't you? Shit. Oh, Lord. Dog, weed is crazy.
Be Humble said to OG, another to your point, some people shouldn't be having kids, period. That's
it's
facts. That's
facts.
super facts.
Yeah, everybody shouldn't be parents.
I made a post a while ago. I said some people need their reproductive capabilities revoked.
I agree with that.
Absolutely. OG said they might not need that type. They may not need that type of discipline. It's individual thing. Different children respond to different stimulus. I think, generally speaking,
stimulate with that ass beat.
Yeah, most
stimulate that.
I agree with him to a certain extent because I got some nephews that I done told y'all about my nephews. Like one of them is just like superb, whatever. But that other one, bruh, me and my brother was just talking. I was walking to the gym and he was like, because I was telling him I need to buy a PS5. And my brother was like, yeah, I need to go get mine fixed. And as soon as he said that, the first thing I said was, I was my nephew Zay with it. He was like, yeah. I say, boy, I don't know about you, boy, but I would have been to put my hands on Zay a long time ago. Because this is what he do. He fuck up some shit, and he's so, like, innocent looking, and he just come up there and be like, I'm sorry, daddy. And then he'll walk away like, bro, it ain't too many sorry daddies you going to get. I'm finna start beating that ass. Because that's one of the ones, like, I understand what you're talking about, be humble, but some of them, you know you got some little rebels that you need to start putting down there, put your foot out all knee deep, foot, ass need to be going like, yeah, for real.
Be Humble said to DHBX, you wild. And he said, how so? Be Humble said, I have scars to this day from whoopings. Hey, you get scars from riding bikes, don't you?
Damn.
Be Humble said, moms would grab whatever was close. Facts. What you ever had to pick out your own? What is it? The tree, not a tree branch, but they call it, what is it?
Switch.
Switch, yeah. You break off a little piece of a tree, and then whoop you
it's
with
a switch, man. Quit saying a little picture of a tree like your mom was out there beating your ass with oak. Say a switch, man.
A little switch.
Okay, quit saying bits of a tree like you. That's like you're getting some wood. It is. It's a switch. It's called a switch. Okay. Sitting up here, because you're talking about wood and shit like we was out there really getting our ass beat. Like, no, it was a little switch. And if you got too little of one, they make you go pick another one and tie them bitches together. But you said a branch or like that's almost like some wood or something, bro. Like you tripping.
It's wood. What do you mean?
That's just okay. It's
tree.
Okay, but it's making it the way you saying it is making it sound way crazy.
Oh, this OG. What's up, OG? You want the people to hear you or no? All right. Give me a minute. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on a second. He said,
OG, your ass got about 10 minutes, nigga. We finna end this live in a minute.
Let's see. Connected. Hold on. He said, yeah, man, put me on. OG. Hold on. Oh, my bad. Hold on. Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
All right, there we go.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hey, man. First of all, I want to say that last comment, Jay must not got no spankers because everybody got spankers know what a switch is. You know what it is.
Okay. Uh-huh.
And the thing we was talking about Kansas, he gonna go, man. He gonna go. He came to our defense. He came to our defense talking about, I ain't never checked her out. Man, Candace be dogging people out. But tell me what she does in the community, brother.
But that's not her rhetoric, OG. She talks. She reports the news.
Listen, brother. That's all I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about. All she got is rhetoric. If you really care about people, you're gonna do more than just talk about them. You're gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna get involved. I'm gonna do stuff."
But
you can't just talk. You got to be about action.
Okay. Do you have that?
That's all. That's my point. That's my point. You got to be about action. You just can't dog people out. Talk about, they do this, they do that, they do this. If you really care, you're going to try to do something to help. You're going to do more than just open your mouth. You're going to open your mouth and say, I see something that needs to be done to make it better, and you're going to do something to help make it better rather than just talk about how bad people are. That's not good stuff, man.
I get what you're saying, and I don't disagree.
I'm going to call you like this. What would Jesus do? Did he talk about it, or was he obedient about it?
You trying to compare Candace Owens to Jesus?
I'm talking about. I'm not comparing it. Yes, I'm comparing the Candace Owens to Jesus because you're a Christian, right? You stand on Christian values. You got to do more than just talk. You got to be about it.
Would you say that a Christian value is exposing the truth about situations that happen?
I understand. Exposing the truth is not a bad thing.
That's what she does.
You got to do something to help make it right. You just can't share the light and say, here it is, that y'all bad. You got to do something. You got to become involved. If you love is an action word. That means you got to do something. You got to become physically involved. You got to do something to help make it right. You just can't talk about people and shine the light on them and say, you bad. That's bad.
Well, this is the thing with black people that have issues with Candace Owens. Black people are the least of her content.
I'm not talking about black people. I'm talking about my perspective based on what our exchange was in the chat.
Okay. Well, let me pose this to you.
I'm not being general. I'm talking about what my perspective into my exchanges with you in the chat. Candace makes some good points in terms of what happens in the black community in terms of, how black people do this, the other thing. But then what I'm saying to you is, she offers no solutions. She doesn't do anything in action-wise instead of the solution. She just shines the light and says, look what them niggas doing over there. Look what they doing over here. But she's not involved in the community in terms of doing something to help solve.
But that was only, I understand what you're saying, and I need to do a little bit more research to pull up full-on evidence of what I'm going to say. But if she was saying that, if she was saying in her rhetoric that this is what needs to be done and somebody needs to do something or something like that, then I could see that. But
not
she doesn't.
Somebody, she. Not somebody,
well,
she.
That's what I'm saying.
If you point it out and saying this is what needs to be done, then step up and do something.
If that were the case, though, she doesn't say that. She just speaks on what's going on.
Listen, she got a big platform. She getting money. She ain't doing nothing with it but feeding herself.
Well, we don't know that, OG.
But you were saying you just have to do more research to find out what she's doing.
Well, I listened. I said that in regards to.
We do know so far that she just calling people out and shining the light, man. She ain't putting on. She ain't got no program. She ain't got nothing that she's doing that you could see in the community to help the community. Well, she make her bones off saying this is what's happening, this is what's happening, this is what's happening, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. She don't make her bones off coming to the community and saying, okay, this is what's bad, here's what I'm gonna do to help fix that.
Oh, okay, I'll tell you this, because that's not true, but we're running out of time today.
That's not true. Because what? Finish that statement. Because what? Because what? Name something that you know that she does. One of her ventures that makes that statement untrue.
It depends on what you define as community, because as my definition of community is a people
that she's talking about.
Well, she talks about everybody though. She literally talks about. She talks about Prince Harry. She talks about the what is the English family. She talks about
community. I'm talking about people that look like her, which she spends the majority of her time talking about.
That's not the majority of her content, OG. I'm trying to tell you. That's not the majority. Girl, scroll through. Go to YouTube. Scroll through her content. Like you'll see black people on there, of course, but you'll see the least amount of her content is black people.
Who is Prince Harry with?
Huh?
Anyway, we disagree on that point. Like I said, she spends a lot of her time demeaning folks that look like her, and not enough of her time and energy to help provide solutions, tangible solutions for people who look like her.
Well, if she said that her people were black people and all that stuff, and she was one of those, if she was on the side of like Dr. Umar, fist up in the air, black people this, black people that, and she wasn't providing solutions for that, then I agree with you. But she, just like the news, she only reports what's going on and tells the truth about it based on research that she's done.
I don't know if that's true, but anyway.
But yeah.
Anyway, see, hey, look. And and like my man confirmed, yeah, she that's your type of lady. That's your type of lady. Y'all speak the same language. You'd be like, I can see you by the by the counter now talking about, so what's up, Candace? What you doing when you leave here? But that's really all I had, brother. That's all I had.
All right, cool. OG, thanks for calling in.
No problem, man.
All right, salute, OG.
All right, so y'all got time for one more thing? Something? Or you want to?
What was it? We can see what it is.
Because he be on bullshit.
No,
what is it?
I want to not this.
Oh, okay.
We can talk about that later. But this guy right here.
Oh yeah,
Walt's nigga?
Yeah. No, that's not him. That's that.
No.
That's that nigga that with the shits, boy. That
yeah,
nigga with the shits, boy. I ain't trying to hear that shit. That nigga with the shits, boy. Yeah. Hey, boy, hey, boy, don't do nothing wrong. Don't do nothing wrong. You on your ass, boy. That nigga with the shits, boy. That's what. Hey, I ain't gonna say that because we got white listeners now.
So, real quick, thank you guys for kicking it with us. Thanks again, OG, for
salute, OG.
Let's catch up on these comments super quick. I'm gonna run through them. I have scars to today from whoopings. Moms would grab whatever was close. Extension cord. DHA said, but you turned out okay. Curtain rod.
Who had a curtain rod on them?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's abuse.
Yeah, boy, curtain. You seen me come up. I heard a lot of shit, but a curtain rod?
But once I was taller, she stopped. DSPS said, you're not a felon. You live those. Those are the rites of passage. Whatever she could grab. Yeah. That's why she did. That's why she did that. You was big to her. No felon.
He deported his mama. I don't say that.
No.
Oh, my bad. I can't see.
Yeah, I don't know what you read. It said, OG said, be humble. Those were beatings, not whoopings. If you still have physical scars. Right now, imagine if she didn't do that. You could have been King Von.
DXPX said that shit, didn't it?
Yeah, DHPX said that one he said that one like from me. LOL, that's a possibility. See, I'll be knowing. DHPX said, A spaces, you wearing color contacts is wild. I used to, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to wear blue contacts.
Hey, with his hair down, too. Let me get that picture, B. We should. No, I ain't gonna do that because I don't want no old picture of me up there. Get that picture.
DHPX said, N-word, we ain't Arabs to Jay every day. OG, Jay told us he had to slap MF for mistaking him for something else. Switch, that OG switch, DHPX said.
That's not why I slapped him.
Oh, you slapped somebody, B?
No, I stole it off one, but that was not why I stole
slap. Slap is like the most. You'll rather punch me in my shit.
That's what happened.
Oh, because you slapped me, we really gonna have to damn near die.
I thought I was an Arab. You know what I mean?
I remember. I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about now.
These next are from DSPX for the most part. I got the wood broom broke over my head. That's crazy. Be humble. She wants to grab the vacuum. DSPX, people be in their feelings. Why she got to help if they didn't help themselves?
Yeah.
DSPX says, shout out to Ms. Owens. Be humble. She needs to be careful. She may get deported. DHPX, I don't know. We could call INS. What did Barack Obama do for us? No one can answer that. Yes, she does. Y'all gonna complain or find solutions. And DHPX again, she's not bad looking. So this is the last thing we're gonna talk about for today.